we go. We are live. What's up? There's 4 people on right now. Hey, whoever's on, make sure you're letting us know who's there. We want to be able to chat with you tonight. And here in a bit, when we get enough people on, we are going to introduce our guest for tonight, our wonderful senior that we're interviewing. You know that person. And so who's on tonight? Let me know. Who's on right now? There's 4 of you on. Unless they're the 4 people, there's 6 of you on now. Unless they're the 4 of you, 6 of you that are in the room, I don't know. So let's see. Hi, who is hi? Cosmic Wolf. I think it's Josh, but or Noah, but you gotta tell me your name. Ariel's on. Carson and Bryson are on. Cool. Who else? Who else we got on tonight? Maria is on. Cool. Keep them coming. We're right on the dot here, 5 o'clock. So here in a moment, we're going to introduce our Farrells. I hope you guys are having a good vacation. Can't wait for you guys to get back. But I'm super excited that you're on tonight with us. Super excited that you're on tonight with us. Hey, background noise. Cool. Who else we got? We're gonna jump right at it here with our time. Super quiet. Crickets. 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 That's all right. We'll go. We're gonna go around. We're just gonna get rolling right into it. Zach Garcia is on with us tonight. Sweet. Awesome. Great to have you on, Zach. Glad you're here. I know there's a lot of you on that are probably not saying anything. We'd love to know who's out there. But without further ado, let's introduce our guest tonight, our senior tonight that we're interviewing. It has been a crazy long summer, start of summer, end of school year for all of you seniors out there. And for all of you students out there, I know that this is just an unusual year, but I especially feel for our seniors in Element Student Ministries and all across the districts, all across Colorado. I mean, you guys have missed out on so much, and it has been an absolute bummer. So tonight, we just wanted to do a little piece and just kind of celebrate one of our own. And without further ado, this person is, can I get a drum roll out in the audience, please? Something. That's a great drum roll. Come on in, Miss Lauren Glazer. Oh, you did a little spirit. Nice. We got Lauren tonight, and we're going to have a good time with Lauren. And guess what I learned about Lauren today? Lauren, though she's quiet, though she's an introvert, Lauren is a daredevil. She's willing to do some stuff tonight, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. You've got to watch. So, you know what? Invite your friend. Get your friends on here to watch. You know, you're going to want to see Lauren do some of these challenges, if you will, tonight. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's just keep going. Who else is on? We got 11 of you guys on here right now. So let us know who's on. We want to be able to say hi to you. And hopefully you shared with all your friends that you're on here.
Oh, yeah.
You did? Okay. You told them to get on?
All my friends.
Okay, good. Well, Lauren, it is good to have you. We're going to go ahead and jump into our first segment here and let people jump on as they go. First segment, as always, we always start out with questions. So I always start with questions. So last week, or not last week, we didn't meet last week. We had Memorial Day. So the week before that, I did Tyler Edwards, and that was a good time. And then before that, we did your brother, and that was out of control a little bit. But I gave him a hard time because he, the entire time, wasn't making eye contact with me like you are. He was actually staring off into space or everyone else. It's like, hello. No, I love TJ. He's good. Anyway, so we always start with the first round of some Q&A, some questions, get to know you. Most everybody out there probably knows you, but you know what? Let's get to know you a little better with some certain questions. But looks like we've got Haven on there, and Bjorn and Christy, I'm assuming, are on the same one. Good to see you guys. keep in mind, everybody, in round 2 of our Q&A here in a few segments, it is your turn to ask questions. So be sure to have those ready for Lauren. Anything you want to know about this girl? She's a senior now. She is done with high school. She's now adulting. Well, kind of. But anyway, let's get going with these questions. First question, right out the chute, Lauren. Where did you go to school? Let's get all that on the table so everyone knows all the ins and outs of your education and the walk that you're on. Where'd you go to school?
I did online for all of high school and middle school and ended up loving it, actually. And this year I just finished with Grand Canyon University doing their online classes, so getting dual credit through them.
So from what I understand, you went to like multiple schools. So it wasn't like one specific online. You did like a bunch of them, like picked a class from here.
Yeah.
Was that easy to do?
No, it was frustrating and confusing at times, but.
Well, because I can only imagine that you have to go, okay, one class you jump on this website or this portal. The next class you got to go to this one. Mm-hmm. That had to have been crazy. So, well, but you're done. You finished. Yes. You passed. Everything good. Had enough credits.
As far as I know.
From what I understand, you've got multiple credit. You got enough to go into college with even extra. Yeah. So that's good. That kind of leads me into my next question: is where are you planning on attending college? Most of you probably know. And she probably just alluded to it a little bit, but tell us, where are you going to college?
I'm going to Grand Canyon University in Arizona.
Grand Canyon University. That is a good school. GCU, if you're out there, which you're probably not watching this for small time here, but that's okay. You know, shout out to GCU. I actually enjoy that school. We had a chance to tour that school. Great school. Mm-hmm. What is it that you're planning on studying while you're there?
Probably nursing, and I would like to minor in Spanish.
Wow. Nursing, Spanish, you know what that kind of tells me? I just put all that together. That leads into something there, Lo. So you've got nursing in this hand and minoring in Spanish on the other. Put those together, you're like missionary in the making.
Plan.
Oh, that's the plan. See?
Yep.
She wants to be a missionary, it sounds like. Mm-hmm. Or something in the missionary field?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And if you haven't guessed already, by watching or being part of ESM, and for those out there watching that aren't, this girl can play a mean guitar. And I don't just leave it there. This girl can sing like the best of them, but she just chooses not to half the time. Yeah, I know. Don't even go there. Okay, next question. Who else we got? What is everyone saying? They're talking amongst themselves, which is totally fine. So hopefully they're listening to you. That's right. That's okay. What is your favorite? So I use that as a segue, guitar, singing, all that. What is your favorite worship song? And I'm gonna tie that together with what's your favorite worship song that you just love to listen to, and then what's your favorite worship song to play?
Ooh, my favorite worship song is probably "No Longer Slaves."
Good song.
And I actually enjoy playing that one too. Probably to play would be is that Made New by Lincoln Brewster.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a newer one we started doing before all this happened, but it was really fun to do as a group.
That's awesome. That's a good song. Very cool. I can't wait to get back. I've got some in the works and kind of a little bit of surprise that I'll be sharing with everybody, but that's for another time. That has to do with youth worship. So anyway, let's move on. So I asked this question to everybody that we interviewed. Okay, even to the adults that we asked Bjorn, he's out there. I've asked Alex. I've asked many of the other adults, but also the students. But this one is one, it just tells us just a hint of who you are. If there are three apps on your phone that you just cannot do without, what are they?
Probably Pinterest, Spotify, and Snapchat.
Wow, Pinterest, Spotify, Snapchat. Those are good. I would not expect that from you.
Really?
So you can get rid of the Bible, huh? No, I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you. I'm just kidding. I'm just really kidding.
Scott.
No, I did not. Do you like Pinterest? That's cool.
Yeah, that's addicting.
Pinterest, Spotify, great for music. That would be a hard one for me. I couldn't get rid of that. And then what'd you say, Snapchat? Okay, very good. Communicate. Mm-hmm. Very good. So Lauren has been a part of, for the last 6 years, really, going back into junior high. She has been a part of very integral part of everything that we do in ESM, but also when it comes to our main event that we do each year, she's been on one specific team. Lauren, you play volleyball, but what the next question really is what I'd love to know, is there other sports that you like? Is there anything else? I know if I were to ask the question of what's your favorite sport, you'd probably say volleyball, right? Okay.
Probably.
Is there any other sport that you actually really like? I know you're not a big sports person.
Yeah, I'm not super athletic. I did swimming when I was younger, and I enjoy doing that. I've gotten into weightlifting. I don't know if that counts as a sport, but that's kind of fun. Florida.
That's debatable. I know there's a lot of people out there who totally
I don't know.
think that is.
Or not, but.
Yeah. Heather wants to know what you do on Pinterest, so we'll let that question swing in because it had to do with that last question. So we'll let that one. What is it that you do on Pinterest?
On Pinterest, there's outfits, there's food, there's anything you can imagine. You search it, it's there. Art, there's crafts, whatever in your wildest dreams, Pinterest has it.
Pinterest has it. Anything and everything you need to know to try to do. Yeah, let me ask you something on Pinterest, and we're going back here, but that's okay. This is just up in here. We do whatever we want, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever found something on Pinterest and tried it like in real life? You're just like, dude, I'm totally. And what I mean by that is like whether it be a craft or let's say a recipe or a life hack.
Yeah, there's a bunch. I can't like pinpoint one, but there's tons of recipes that we've tried at home that we probably still use now because of Pinterest.
Because of Pinterest? All right. See, there you go, everybody. Get Pinterest, get good recipes to cook at home. All right. That may be into another question that we've got going on. We're going to get into a few more here, and then we're going to transition into our next segment. Next one. Okay. Everybody knows your younger brother, TJ Glazer. He's actually going to be a senior this year. That's scary. That's way scary to me. I remember he was knee high to a bucket. But what is something that TJ does that bugs you the most? I kind of asked him a similar question a couple weeks ago with him about you.
Oh man.
But I want to know what is something, and I know the list is long.
This could go so many ways.
What is something TJ does that bugs you the most? I don't know if he's on right now, but give it to us.
Let's see. Where do I begin? I don't know. Something that he does often. He doesn't do it as much, but when we're at the store together, is he'll hover really close to me and like walk super close behind me, like almost touching my shoulder.
That's just awkward.
Like just right here. And I'll be like, dude, he's like, oh, sorry. And he'll walk away and then he'll do it again. And then I just get mad in the store and make a scene. But
have you ever punched him in the store?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that bugs you the absolute most.
Oh, it's so annoying. Yeah.
TJ, don't do that. Oh, that's funny. Hey, real fast, Heather wants you to show us your guns. Get those guns out. Where's the gun show? a little push, a little help. That's okay. That's all right. There's the guns, Heather. Oh, what else? That's awesome. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do. Let's do a couple more. We're doing all right here. Favorite meal to cook at home. So for those of you that don't know, Lauren is an amazing cook as well. She practically cooks all the time for the Glazer family. I learned that because Kim doesn't do anything. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I learned that because
good parenting.
Yeah, good parenting. Okay, so teach your kid to make your kid do all the food. No, Lauren does a lot of the cooking because I believe you enjoy it.
Yeah.
What is your favorite meal to cook at home?
Oh, anything with chicken is really good. We make these chicken tacos.
Oh.
They're like salsa and cilantro and goodness, and it's so good.
Sorry, go ahead.
Just like with guac and chips. Perfect.
Chicken tacos. Lauren's chicken tacos. I think we're all going to have to try those sometime. Absolutely. Now, is that a crock pot thing? Because I hear in the Glazer house, the crock pot comes out quite often.
Crock pot is very present in our house.
Okay. What about the Instapot?
Instapot, not as much. Probably more
the crock pot. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's easy meals, right?
Yeah.
It's easy, quick. Throw it in there in the morning. By dinner time, you're good to go.
Yeah.
All right, good. So I'm assuming when you get into college and you're in your dorm, you're going to be everyone's going to come over to Lauren's dorm because she's going to be cooking for everybody.
With my crock pot out.
That's right. So if anyone wants to get Lauren a gift for college, Don't get a crock pot because that's what everyone else is probably already
No crock pot.
thinking. She will take money and the audience laughs. Where is your favorite place in the world you've ever been, Lauren? Where is somewhere that maybe none of us know that you've been? I know you just got back from a trip from Florida, but where is your favorite place? Maybe that's it. But where is your favorite place in the world that you've ever been?
Florida, that's definitely a favorite. My most favorite place is Nicaragua. Been there on a few.
Wow.
Wow.
Audience is.
I wasn't expecting that. It kind of threw me off. Yeah, Nicaragua. Been there for a few mission trips, and it's kind of has a special place in my heart.
Nice.
So.
Nicaragua. Very good. All right. We need to shut the audience off here. No, kidding. Very cool. What is, and we're going to kind of end it on this one, and I'll bring back another segment, few more questions, because this is great getting to know you. But the last question here before we go into segment 2 is, what's your favorite, you've been around, and I hope there are some younger students out there watching, and you've been in the youth group now for 6 years. What has been, and you've gone on a lot of trips, but what has been your favorite youth trip?
That's really hard. They're all special in their own way.
Sure.
Power Surge is definitely a good one. That's like yearly, that's my favorite. But the best one would probably be Utah. I feel like that was just a crazy trip, and so much was going on. And it was just fun. That was a very crazy trip.
That was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Utah, we may one day go back. I don't know. There's a lot to do there, but that was a great trip. But you enjoyed that a lot. That was a very memorable trip. I know so many things happen on that trip. So very cool. Well, let's keep moving on. Maybe we will look at. Oh man, we're gonna look at see if anybody what people are saying. If anyone's talking here. Heather thinks that she'll be beating the boys off with a stick out of college. So could be very real, very true. I'm thinking Mom probably agrees. If Dad were sitting in the room, he would be big time agreeing. He will probably come and beat the boys off with a stick. I'll be there joining him. So cool. What else is? Christy and Bjorn are making chicken tacos right now.
Ooh.
So you must have they either had that planned or you just inspired somebody.
Wow.
That's pretty good. All right, we're going to go into just a quick game. It's called Outburst. A lot of you guys have heard of Outburst. It's kind of an older game, I think. But basically what that is, and this is kind of a cool little game, is on these very I don't know, James Bond type of cards where you can't see the answers. There is the answers to 10 answers, specific, to a question that I'll be asking you. You're going to have, I'll give you 20 seconds. So can I have 20 seconds on a clock, producer?
Yep.
I'm going to ask you a few of these, and you have 20 seconds to answer as many as you can. If you get to 10, you win. If you don't, you lose. We'll do something different later. I've already got enough of these horrible things that you're going to do later. But are you good with geography?
Ooh, no.
Perfect.
Oh.
Perfect. States that border Canada. When I say go, you have 20 seconds to figure out. 3, 2, 1, go.
Montana, Washington, what else is up there? Michigan.
Okay.
North Dakota, maybe. Oh.
I know it's kind of a hard one.
Are there really 10?
There's 10.
New York.
Don't give her any help.
Dang it. Oh, I don't know.
That's 5. You got halfway.
It was a 20-minute timer.
20-minute timer and stop. We're good. Lauren, you got 5 out of them. The other one's Minnesota, Maine, Idaho, New Hampshire, Vermont. And you know what? If you were smart, maybe others would be helping you out here, but it doesn't look like no one was helping you out. So never mind. Okay, I got this handy dandy little thing that helps me see the answers, and Lauren not so much. So all right, that's the first one. Let's do a few more here. Do you know your sports teams pretty well? No,
Probably not.
I'm not gonna be that mean. I'm really not gonna be that mean.
Awkward
Okay,
silence.
foods made with cheese. 20 seconds, please. Foods made with cheese. On your marks, get set, go.
Grilled cheese, quesadilla, mac and cheese.
Quesadilla's not on here. Mac and cheese, you're
That's
good.
dumb. I'm bad at these.
That's 2, Lauren.
I know. I'm at a loss.
Cheese, think of cheese.
Oh.
5 seconds.
Lasagna, pizza.
Pizza. I'll give you pizza. I'll even give you lasagna. And I'll give you quesadilla, which makes you 5 out of 10. Again, 50%. You're back
really
500.
crushing it.
That's all right. That's all right. Let's see. They have to be on here. Okay. So in order for you to
That's
actually
lame
get
that
that,
quesadilla wasn't on there though.
you know what? I'll give you that. I will say that. Okay. Words that rhyme with steep. Words that rhyme with steep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Deep, peep, keep, creep, leap, beep, sleep,
Dude.
reap, jeep. It's probably not on there. I said keep already.
Woo, you did good there. That was,
How many more?
you got 7
Oh,
this time. You're working it up.
Stepping my game
The
up.
3 that you missed, steep, weep, and cheap.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
that's better.
That was a lot better. You're working it up. Let's do, you want to do that one? Foods that come in a can?
Sure.
Okay, foods that come in a can. Lauren, you have 20 seconds on your mark. Get set, go.
Tuna, chicken, beans, spam, spinach? No. Potatoes? I don't know if these are like too specific.
Yeah, think a little differently.
Soup.
Okay, good.
Oh. Sauce.
No, you got 3 on that one. Did you get good help from the
Quesadillas.
Zach just
In a
likes,
can? Oh,
Zach likes quesadillas.
me too, Zach.
Was spinach on there?
No, spinach was not on there.
I was thinking
Or they've
veggies.
never seen Popeye.
Okay, listen. This one is very random. This one could be a lot of things. Things that grow. Things that grow,
That's
Lauren.
big.
It is, but
Very
think
big.
semi-big. Don't go like super specific, but things that grow. 3, 2, 1, go.
Trees.
Okay, good.
Flowers.
good,
Grass.
good.
People or babies.
People, that's on there.
Oh.
5 seconds.
Vegetables.
Plants, I'll go with that one.
Fruits. I don't know.
You got 5 again.
That's like the lucky number.
It is. The other 5 were hair,
Oh.
animals, fingernails,
Ooh.
mold,
And dollar bill.
and Pinocchio's nose.
Oh.
And you said don't think specific?
All the other ones were not specific. Okay, this one is our last one. People in the Bible. Okay, Lauren, people in the Bible, you got this. I believe that you have this. If you're out there, help her out if you need to, although I believe she's got this. She's going to smoke this. 3, 2, 1, go.
Jesus.
Oh!
Moses. Abraham. What's her name? Esther. Ruth. Mark. Matthew. Mark. Luke,
Oh,
John.
man, come on.
Timothy. Peter. Philippians. No, that's a
Paul.
person. Paul. Mary. Joseph.
Okay, go, keep going. Mary.
Joseph.
Isaac.
Angels. Isaac.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Who are the first 2 people in the world?
Eddie!
Oh my goodness. Who built an ark?
Noah.
Oh my goodness. Who became king?
King Nebuchadnezzar.
The bunny.
Who killed the big
Pontius
tall
Pilate.
guy?
Pontius Pilate.
Who
Judas.
David.
Who killed the big tall guy?
David.
Who
Goliath.
was the big tall guy?
Goliath.
Who was in a whale?
Jonah.
Okay, big fish. Who said Noah?
Kenna helped cheat. Kenna helped cheat.
Okay, good job, Lauren. Good job. You got, I think it was like 4, but you know what? I give you that. Good job. We're going to move on. We're going to keep going because we're getting down in right now. We're going to immediately move into a round we played before. It's called speed round. Now, what is speed round, you say? Well, I'll tell you. All right, here we go. Regular deck of cards here. I played this one with Tyler, and I didn't have very good luck. Now, when we did this one with Tyler, it was as simple as if you lose, you just get smacked with a pool noodle, right? You know, that worked and all, but that was like, nah. We have to up the game a little bit. So this is where, y'all, Lauren is beast mode right now because she's willing to take this challenge. So here's how it works. We're going to do the old typical speed round where we each get a card. We're going to hold it up to you and show you what we got. And the loser, whoever has the lower number card, has to take one of these wonderful Pop-Tarts we have here. So let me have yours ready for you.
Thank you.
Take these wonderful Pop-Tarts on them, and we're going to have 3 rounds of fun. One round will be have to take a bite with yellow mustard. Another round will be have to put a little steak seasoning on it.
Whoa.
And the last round will have to be a little red belly hot sauce on your Pop-Tart. Okay? So that's how it's going to work. We're going to have a little bit of fun with this. Lauren, I pray I do not lose because this would be horrible. The winner gets to pick which one to put on.
All right.
Okay? So that way we can kind of see which one's kind of worse. You
Yeah.
got to hold your face.
Okay.
In the meantime, can we get some water ready for us? I think we're getting that. Okay? So Pop-Tarts ready. We'll get those open. A little secret. I hate Pop-Tarts.
Really?
Yeah,
So all of this
I
is just
do
bad for you.
pretty much.
So you're
Pop-Tarts
not
are
looking
way too
forward to
sweet.
Any of this.
I'm really not. Thank you. All right, here we go. So I will shuffle. Would you care to cut the deck so you know that I'm for real? Cut the deck. Boom. Okay. Who wants to? I'll let you. You are a guest tonight. You go first. You can look at it. And on the count of 3, we have to show everybody. 3, 2, 1, go. What number do you get?
King.
You got, son of a gun. All right, I lost.
Let's see. I'll be nice and just do some steak seasoning. Just
Steak
to
seasoning?
Start it off easy.
I still think that's gonna be gross.
I mean, it always. So.
Steak seasoning.
Scott would like the hot sauce. Though.
Yeah.
Welcome to my stomach.
Blue Pop-Tart?
Is that fair?
Yeah, that's good. That's
All right, down the hatch. Oh my goodness.
Could have been better.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go.
Man.
It's not mayonnaise.
Oh,
Yeah, that's gross.
Scotty,
I'd expect it to be.
All right, let's go.
Scotty, can I get mayonnaise?
No. Ready? I'll go first this time. Come on. Are you ready? Set. Show. What in the world is wrong with this game?
Can I like mix and match more than one or just
Oh,
one at a
that's
time?
horrible.
Mustard and steak seasoning.
Yeah, that's
You
what
can
I-
do what you want to do,
Let's do.
but one at a time.
Oh, no,
Oh,
mix.
okay. Then just do some mustard. Let's do mustard next.
I was even
Oh.
I was even talking to Lauren earlier and said, "You watch. I'm gonna end up losing all of them, or at least get most of them."
Yeah.
And sure enough, what's happening? That's
Are
gross.
you sure you shuffled? I mean,
Um,
I watched you.
I shuffled and you cut, so
Yeah.
you cut the deck to your. Oh my goodness.
A little more.
Is that good?
More.
No, that's plenty.
It needs to be like the topping, the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, that's
Spread it.
funny. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, you're telling me. Here we go. I hope you're enjoying this
It's fun.
because I'm
You're
not.
doing great. Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, that's gross.
Glad you got to
Oh,
try that.
the sweet and the mustard just don't work.
Ooh, that's
Okay, ready?
exciting.
Here we go.
Okay.
You go first. Dude, are you serious? Ready, get set, go.
Oh.
What'd you get? What is wrong with this? What is wrong with this game?
Oh, this is great. Well, we gotta go for hot sauce next then.
I bought 3 in a row. What is wrong with this? I'd say it's rigged, but I shuffled and you
did,
cut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch because there's a lot of junk on there. Oh,
Oh.
You gotta go for it.
4.
oh, there's a
Oh,
lot
it's
on there.
about to drip.
I don't know if you can see that, but
Ooh,
that is a lot of hot sauce.
nasty.
Okay, here we go. Going in hot.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
I love hot sauce, but not on a Pop-Tart.
That's disgusting.
Oh, okay.
Next.
I'm going first.
Okay,
Ready, set, go.
go ahead. What'd
Oh.
you get?
What is it?
Oh, by 1.
Oh, no. So can we mix and match now? Do 2?
Double up.
Do some
Whatever, just do what you wanna
mustard
do.
with steak seasoning.
Mustard with steak
Yeah.
seasoning.
It's gonna taste like barbecue, Scott. Don't even worry.
Okay, this is the last round. No, this is gross. Why did I even do
Go
this?
put it next.
Oh,
Why did I even
got
offer
a
it?
lot.
That's better than, I don't know if it's better than anything.
Nasty.
Okay, here we go.
Got some hot
Mustard.
sauce, too.
With grossness, here we go. Oh.
Ugh.
Mhm. Oh,
Ooh, better you than me.
all right, you know what?
I'm gonna have like the worst one. You're gonna like
I can't
combine
decide
all
whether
of
to
them
go.
for me.
Oh. Is that, yes, that's what I feel like. Is that Cassidy that's on there?
Yeah.
Hey, Cassidy,
Yes.
get our sound boy out of the picture that no one can hear. Heather wants us to mix them all. Oh, Lauren will get it.
That's gonna be.
You decide who goes first. I'm not gonna decide anymore because I have bad luck.
Lauren, go first.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, I'll take this one.
Oh no.
Ready, get set, go. What do you got?
We both got Jack.
Oh, we both have
What
Jack.
does that
Both
mean?
do it.
Do we both do this?
No, no,
Yes.
they cancel each other out.
Okay.
You go.
Average. All right.
Ready, get set, go. Come on.
Well, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I won.
Where the ketchup and mayo?
All 3.
Mayonnaise.
All 3.
All right, what are we doing? We don't have all night.
All 3 then.
All 3?
Best for last, right?
Dude, you're not getting away without doing this. I'm telling you right now, I will go through those cards. All 3?
All 3.
All right, here we go. Oh, we're gonna go
Ooh.
a little mustard first. A little,
Yes.
the disgusting, like very old steak seasoning. Yes, it's salty. And then a little hot sauce.
You just got teriyaki.
Ooh.
Okay, are you ready? Get set.
Ooh.
One more
Come
bite.
on, you.
That's disgusting.
All right, you're straight up losing.
Yeah.
That is my card or your card?
You want us to eat
Go
this?
ahead.
Is it my card?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We're gonna 1.
Well, I don't know.
If it's an ace, it's a 1.
Average. Is that what you got?
If it's an ace, it's a 1. Ready, get set, go. Yes. I got a 2.
Oh.
I think she needs to eat this.
Lauren, you're doing it, and I am picking for you because we got to move on.
Gross.
What is this?
That looks expired.
Yeah, that's way expired.
There's no way.
There is probably a
Oh, it's not, but I won't do that to you because actually that would probably taste good. Mustard,
I don't think so.
okay. A little
Oh.
mustard for you.
Keep me a lot.
A little hot sauce mix.
Because now it's kind of hurting my stomach now that it's actually my turn.
Okay. This is, it's just salty. It's kind of
Yeah.
gross.
Ugh.
Bon appetit.
Ooh, that's awful.
Dive in, Lauren.
I'm so scared. Can't.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I had to do like 6 times. You need a trash can? Do you need a napkin?
You exaggerated. It's not that bad.
Too bad. Whatever. Finish that whole thing. And oh, she's doing it. What did I tell you? She's hardcore.
It's not that bad.
You didn't have to go for 2 bites.
The hot sauce is not terrible.
The hot sauce helps cover everything. The mustard's disgusting. You know what?
Ugh, actually, yeah, I think the mustard's gross. The hot sauce is fine.
The hot sauce covers it. That hot sauce is fine. It's the mustard that's just
that's
gross.
nasty.
Okay, you know what? So Heather says gag like Tyler. Oh, Cassie said, oh no, you didn't. Yours knows the rules of what? Oh, that is, put relish on it, Heather says. That's just gross.
Nasty.
All right. That's done. Good job. You got to do it once. You obviously won. I cannot believe this deck. It is completely
That
rigged.
was awful.
You got to do it once. I had to do it 6 times
I know.
or 5, whatever.
I watched it.
Yes, you did. Okay, let's move on. If I can have my lovely assistant come help us move this off the table, that would be great. We're going to move on now to,
Lovely assistant.
excuse me.
Ugh,
Yeah, pretty
that's
much.
nasty.
That flavor is going to be in our mouths
I
for
know.
the rest of
It
the
takes
day.
that a while.
And I don't even like the Pop-Tarts to begin with. And I mean, you added that gross stuff to it.
Mustard.
Ugh.
Nasty.
All right, we're going to move on. We've got some good time here, and it looks like y'all are sticking around. Mark was like proud of you. Your dad is proud. That's my girl, he says. That's my girl. We're gonna jump ahead a little bit. Let's get the audience involved. We're gonna get their questions. So if you've got questions ready to go for Lauren, shoot them out there. We'll keep an eye on it here on our monitor. Let us know the questions that you have and something maybe you want to know. But we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to give Lauren a little bit of break from this hot sauce and mustard junk. So for every question that you answer, grab a cup, please, Lauren. You have to have a mouthful of Cheerios, and you have to answer with the mouthful of Cheerios. Okay? So go ahead and dig in to yourself, get yourself some Cheerios, and you got to have a mouth load of Cheerios with the questions from the audience. Okay? So audience, who has got the first question for Lauren tonight that we want to really know about Lauren? Something good. What do we got for Lauren? Who's your favorite brother? That makes 0 sense from your brother.
I don't have one, so I
Oh.
don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, all right. What else do we got? Excuse me. Give me a question. Somebody give me a question.
Favorite store to shop at?
What's your favorite? Okay, answer. Put some, and nice and loud. Ready, get set. Favorite store to stop at, store to shop at. Ready, go.
My favorite store to shop at is probably Target.
Target. Okay.
And they have
A
everything.
little bit more in your mouth. What do you like to buy at Target?
Clothes, dollar items,
What's that?
dollar items.
Dollar items. Okay.
Clothes. Yeah. And
Okay.
shoes.
And shoes.
Mhm.
All right. Cassidy wants to know what your favorite boba flavor is. Load them up. What's your favorite boba flavor?
My favorite boba flavor is matcha.
Say that one more time.
Matcha. I can't do it. I'm falling out. Matcha.
Matcha. She likes matcha. All right. Give me some more questions. What else do we got? She's got a cup full of Cheerios still. Give me some more. Heather wants to see you do an impression.
Of what?
Somebody. Do an impression of Kim Glazer.
With Cheerios?
with Cheerios in your mouth?
I am.
Can I go forever?
Sure. Sure.
ADHD.
ADHD.
Distracted.
Okay, squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people are on clipboard.
I'm gonna clipboard.
That's Kimmy.
Oh, that's so mean. If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would you go? If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I need more.
Yes, you need to fill your mouth. Let me see more. Don't show.
The Maldives.
I can't understand it. What?
The Maldives.
Maui?
Maldives.
Maldives. Help me out. Say it again. What are you saying? No, just say it. I need to get her an empty cup, I think. Say it again.
Maldives.
Maldives?
Mm-hmm.
That would be the place that you go is Maldives.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, load it up. We got another question for you. This is a great question.
Oh no.
This question is from
I'm scared.
Andrew Brees. This question is, if the room was on fire and you had to choose, would you say Josh or Oh, jeez.
We're both gonna hurt me if
Who would you say, Josh or Alex?
um,
We got to understand it, so.
TJ!
You would say TJ?
I don't know about that. Yeah. Flex? I don't know. Mr. Josh is a homie though, so.
What's that?
Flex is my best friend. Mr. Josh is Mr. Josh.
Mr. John. All right, very good. One more question for this round, and then we're done. We're gonna move to the next. Lauren, you got to make sure. I'll let you get, but you're gonna have a full mouth here in a second anyway.
Okay.
One more question. It is getting rough, Cassidy, no doubt. Andrew would get rid of. He wouldn't save either one of them. No, actually, Josh or Alex. He really
Yeah.
wants to know.
Um,
Without Cheerios, who would you save?
I don't know. Josh.
Or would you let them both burn?
Pick Josh.
You pick Josh?
Yeah.
Why do I get myself out of
Yeah. Alex was a Boy Scout. He can save himself, right?
That's pretty
That's
funny.
what he's gonna say.
Oh, stop with the noises. Okay, you ready? One last question.
Okay.
One last question from somebody out there. Let us have it so Lauren can finish off her Cheerios and we can move on to another.
Heather said
Um,
save myself. Use them as shields.
You could.
That's my answer.
Oh, Andrew,
Oh,
no.
stop.
Andrew's 10 years old.
Andrew, stop. What else? Come on, give me another answer or another question. One more question. Oh my goodness.
I'm not blind.
One more good question. Okay, Christy wants to know. Put your Cheerios in. Christy wants to know what your favorite movie is. A little more.
Wow. I'm so mad. I'm gonna talk about more.
Okay. What's your favorite movie?
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia. What's another favorite movie?
Captain America.
What?
Captain America.
America? Captain America?
Sure.
Okay, that's good. Oh, who's your celebrity crush? You get another question. Look at that, out of the blue.
Zombie.
Yes.
John B.
Yes.
Who's John B? Tell me a little bit about John B.
Chase Stokes.
Hey, Stokes.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be laughing at Lauren choking over here, but
Yeah, thank you.
all right, go ahead and Lauren finish your, or you can spit them out one way or another. You're good to go. You've got water there. Great job, Lauren Glazer. Oh, that is funny. Andrew also wants to know if you believe that OJ did it. I'm just.
I don't know. Orange juice?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, we're going to move on to a next round. Again, a few more questions, but this segment is called Come Clean. So I have got some questions here for Lauren that she's going to have to come clean about and give us a little bit more truth behind these questions. So Lauren, are you ready for these? And then we're going to end the night with just a wrap-up celebration of you as a senior in elementaries. But are you ready for some come clean questions?
I don't think so.
All right, here we go. First question. You have a dog named Mac. Why do you dislike him so much?
Oh, that's like TJ. Where do I even begin?
We're going to start out slow. Wait a minute, that's like TJ.
Yeah. Oh, did I say that out loud?
You did. It's okay. So why do you dislike Mac so much?
He eats my chapstick.
He eats your chapstick.
Just like
He
TJ.
eats my food. Just like TJ. He eats my food. He pees in my room. He poops in my room.
No, he doesn't.
So,
Yeah.
so a lot of reasons why not to like the dog. Okay, I think he's a great dog, but that's okay.
He likes me though.
Next question. If TJ was a girl, do you think you would get along with him better?
Photo for reference.
We have.
Do you think you'd get along with TJ if TJ was a girl? I know you guys fight a lot, or
Yeah.
your typical brother sister.
Mhm.
But do you think you'd get along a lot better if he was a girl? And this is no slam on TJ.
You want me to show this?
No. Be
Yeah.
honest.
I think because we could relate with each other. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Mark, your dad says I can have Mac. I love Mac, but I don't want any more dogs. Period. Moving on. How often? Here's your next question. How often do you clean your bedroom?
Oh, every day. Sometimes multiple times
So-
a day.
So that was a baiting question a little bit because Lauren is a like
That was
clean freak.
mhm.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Is that nice?
I
I don't want to be
care.
mean about it, but
I take it as a compliment.
okay. So you clean every day your
Yeah.
bedroom. Is your bed always made?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Right
Fair
when
enough.
I wake up.
Have you ever worn the same socks 2 days in a row?
Yeah, I have, and then I kind of realized how nasty that was, and then I stopped.
That
Especially-
is one of my. I will never wear
I
the
did
same
for a
socks
while, but then I was like,
ever.
that's
Nope.
gross.
Can't do it. Have you ever done? You ready for this one?
Oh
We're getting for real now. Have you ever done, Mark? I love you. Have you ever done something that you never told your mom and dad?
no.
Come clean.
Well, probably, yes. Of course
Okay.
there is.
Get specific.
I gotta think though. I mean, nothing like terrible. I mean,
Nothing terrible. That's kind of what Come Clean is all about.
I did online
Okay,
school.
Lauren.
Can't do anything that terrible, right?
Well, I mean, you could have. I don't know. What have you done? Something that mom and dad.
I guess.
Your dad says no. She has it.
Wow, love you, Dad. I guess. Oh yeah, when I say I'm going to bed, I don't go to bed. I know that's not like a juicy one.
Are you serious right now?
Well, I just like to get.
Are
away
you
from
like conniving in the
people.
bedroom? Ha, ha.
Yeah,
I gotta live it.
plotting
I'm going to
against them.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
That wasn't very juicy, but
Hey, you know what? We'll take it. You know what? I don't think your dad. Apparently, you tell your dad everything anyway, so, which is
Yeah.
great. You know what? That's a good relationship to have with your mom and dad. So, kids out there, tell your mom and dad everything. That's good. Then you won't be in a position like this and feel like you have to hide something.
exactly.
So, right, TJ? Right. No, I'm kidding. Have you, tell the truth, have you ever farted in your car when you were the only one in it?
Oh yeah, totally. Probably
Yeah,
today
that's the best time
actually.
to do
Probably today? Hey, I love your honesty. I'm assuming that, most drivers who are by themselves will.
Yeah.
Now, the question is do you linger in it or do you roll the window down?
Ooh, windows for sure.
You do
Can't
the
let
windows
that
down?
sit in there.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Have you ever played a prank on, you ready?
I don't know.
Have you ever played a prank or done something to your brother that he has never found out about?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was more when we were younger, but
Okay.
whenever we'd get mad at each other, I mean, he's probably done this to me too. Instead of like fighting, like we would go steal something from each other's room. just go take something
And
like
you take something
yeah,
and
and just keep it for a while, and then I
Do you
probably
still have
still
anything?
have something up in my closet that you probably don't know about. Maybe.
he's probably
Don't
wondering,
go.
hey,
look
where'd
it
that
up.
go? All right, fair enough. That's good. What is the one thing you will miss the most when you leave for college? One thing or person?
My brother.
You're gonna miss him the most.
Well, in that case, no. My mama.
No, you gotta be honest. This is come clean. You gotta be honest.
Just being honest.
What is the one
Can I
thing?
just say like my church family? Does that count, or is that too many people?
No, I'll take that.
I mean,
I'll
I've
take
gotten
that.
close to. So
You'll miss them
many
more
people.
than mom and TJ and Marky Poo.
No, not
Okay.
necessarily.
Okay, so you're gonna miss a lot of things.
Yeah,
Fair
I
enough.
can't.
But you
choose
still need
just
to tell
one
me just
thing.
one thing.
Scott Lang.
I'll leave it alone. Done. Next question. No. What is the one thing you can't wait to get away from?
Everyone. I'm gonna miss my church family, and I can't wait to get away from them. Just kidding.
Oh, seriously though, what is one thing you're like, I am ready for college, get me out of this place?
I'm ready to live on my own. I'm excited to do that.
So you're ready to be independent.
Mhm.
Not that your parents give you that independence.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
Mhm.
But you can't wait for independence on your own at college and getting away from kind of feeling locked down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's good. Last question until our final thoughts here. Have you ever had an embarrassing moment? You go to the gym, right? You go to the gym when they're open. Have you ever had an embarrassing moment at the gym?
Yeah.
Tell us an embarrassing moment you had at the gym.
When I did this one gym at the beginning of the year, and it's kind of like hit stuff, and so you do not like hit, but like the workout. And
Okay.
I don't know if it was like jumping over something, and I remember it was like a group of like 20 people, and I tripped over something and fell right in front of everyone.
You fell at the gym?
Yeah, while we were doing it, but no one.
How'd you recover? That's the real.
I just got up and like looked around, and then no one was looking, so I kept doing it again. So
So you fell in the middle of the gym. No one was looking. So that wasn't. I mean,
not
that's
that I know
embarrassing.
of. I mean, they were like it was in close quarters though, so I'm kind of surprised no one saw it.
All right. Maybe they did
Tripped
just
over.
felt bad.
Yeah, so they looked.
You want to
bad.
know an embarrassing story? That really wasn't really embarrassing. It was funny. Today, Alex, Josh, and I went to a golf range and hit some driving range and hit some balls. And we were filming for Pastor Tina and 5280. And Alex wanted to have this great moment of I'm going to be silly and spill the golf balls and record that, but it was all intentional.
Yeah.
So he's walking, spills the golf balls, but he bit it, and he truly like made it and sold it well.
Really?
So well that the whole entire basket of balls went flying out into the
Oh my gosh.
driving range area, and then this poor old man sitting right next to him looks down. Are you okay? It was pretty fun. And I would have said that is straight embarrassment,
Yeah.
but it was 100% set up. So.
Tell them to check the video out.
Yeah,
280.
you'll be able to see a video later on of just that moment on 5280 Facebook. If you got Facebook, go to Facebook, and you'll be able to see 5280's golf tournament video. It's a great one. So anyway, Lauren, that is it for all the craziness. Thank you for being a part. I do wanna leave us with our final thoughts, our final moments here. Final question. Being a senior has been, I know, tough. This year has been crazy with the COVID-19 stuff happening literally at the end of your school year and taking away so many different things from graduations to, doing different trips to, even the youth group stuff that you've been a part of. And that's hard, and I get that. So we celebrate you, and I want you to know that you mean not only the world to me, but to our youth group, and you've been a strong leader. For those who don't know, for the past 3 years, 2 or 3 years, Lauren has been our kind of student body president, if you will. She's our main leader as well as our worship team director. She's been an integral part of ESM, and I know she's going to be passing the baton and moving on, but she's been very important, and you'll definitely be missed. I want to end with your entire, and this is kind of wrapped up all in kind of one question, plus what you're walking through right now. Is there been anything, and I'm going to just keep it to high school, so the last 4 years, something that God is really taking you on a journey with in your own life, in your personal life, and maybe in your faith life, and where that has come from? Has He really shown you something and is really taking you on this journey? And what is that was just something that showed you, or really allowed you just to become a lot closer to Him? Was there something specific that you'd be able to share with us that really may help somebody out there?
Yeah, I guess high school is kind of tricky for me, just being online and like the unknown and just different things going on. I guess I've just clung to the fact that I can like truly trust Him and that He is all that I need. And though I may have struggled with not having all that many friends at one time or being super lonely and just different things that it went on. Just knowing that like He was still there for me and like He carried me through. And looking back, like in the moment, it's tricky, but seeing like all that He has done for me and like He like really is there and He has proven Himself to me and He's faithful and like He's always going to be there. So
Awesome. I don't mean to put you on the spot with this, but is there some type of an advice that you could give, especially the younger girls in the youth group? I mean, we may have a handful on right now watching, but any advice that you could give them on really what it means to live a life like you've lived, or live a life of that is constantly being bombarded with things around you in the world of what teenagers live with right now, but to be able to stay the course, to be a believer and follow Jesus the way you follow Jesus, and staying strong in that? Is there something that you could give us that give the other students some advice that would help them in their journey through ESM and really on their walk?
yeah, I think it's just important to focus on what truly matters. And like I am such a big worrier, and sometimes like even the little things like that I don't need to be worrying about get the best of me, and to just focus on God and that like He's all I need and He is there for me, and just like the things that matter and not things that get in your way or distractions and stuff.
Definitely. That's great advice. Definitely great advice. I know distractions, especially in the world today, can certainly get in the way and pull us away from our relationship with the Lord and cause us to even stumble and walk down roads that are hard to get off of. So thank you, Lauren. Last thing, do you have a favorite verse, something that maybe you've lived by, something that has really been your anchor, your rock, a favorite verse that you'd be able to share with us?
Yeah, I used to struggle with this because there are so many and I never knew which one I would like kind of go by. But my the one that I love is 2 Corinthians 12:9, which is, "My grace is sufficient for you, and His power is made perfect in weakness." And that's kind of something I've clung to the past few years, and yeah, it just means a lot to me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Remember that, guys. Hey, you know what, Lauren? This is not a goodbye. Obviously, we're going to spend the rest of the summer with you, and we're going to have a great time this summer. But I just want to publicly again say how I'm proud of you from where I've just seen you grow, and what you have come into, and the beautiful young woman that you are, and then really where you're headed. And you are on a path that I believe is going to be 100% honoring God, and something that I know your mom and dad are proud of. And you're going to be missed, but you have left a legacy. You've left a legacy here in the youth group, and I want you to know that. And keep trucking. So thank you, Lauren. And you know what? I'll let the class go. That's great. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you all for being on. Appreciate you. We had a lot on tonight, so that's great. Christy is talking about how much she loves your verse, so that's way cool. Really, really good stuff. Thank you guys for just participating. Thank you for loving Lauren and just being a part of her life. And we are out. Again, next week we're going to be back at it. Monday Night Live right here, YouTube. Thank you guys. See ya.